So Papa kills for the court, and in return you get a life of privilege.
After a series of art heists in Gotham, Turner and the Knights turn their attention to a possible connection to the Court of Owls. Duela and Carrie seek answers about the Talon from Eunice, and Rebecca turns to Harvey. Hello, entertainment enthusiasts. This is Ray, and this is the Fandom Realm. And today, I'm reviewing episode number 7 of Gotham Knights. As always, spoilers abound, so just be aware. Now, I've been enjoying Gotham Knights so far. There's a little bit of a downturn there here in the middle, but we're getting ready to go into these last several episodes. We've still got, 3 more episodes, something like that to go. So I'm looking forward to what's going to end up happening. Now, I just want to hit this. Last time on Gotham Knights, as Joe Chill was set to be executed for the murder of Bruce Wayne's parents, he turned to Harvey Dent for one final request: to talk to Turner Hayes. Stephanie sought help from her dad when she had trouble cracking a code, and Carrie was forced to help out at the hospital as well. With all that happening, let's take a look at the next episode, episode 7 of Gotham Knights, titled Bad to Be Good. Here we go. Okay, so we have a thief here. Makes you think a little bit about Catwoman.
Back up! Honey, back up!
Oh, wow, she's going to be violent. All right, so stealing some kind of artwork. And back out the way she came in.
That the GCPD enlisted the help of noted criminologist Detective Sophia Green.
Okay, and I'm just going to let you know, I might talk over some of these.
But I think this sounds like a job for our new local heroes, the Gotham Knights.
Just to let you sort of know what's going on as well.
Drugs. There's this video of the Gotham Knights papering the streets with millions.
So the Gotham Knights have become famous there.
How's Brody doing?
His dad's in a coma with a hole through him, and the attacker's still at large.
Okay, of course, last time, basically he got stabbed.
Anybody else worried about that?
I'm just glad the Talon's on someone else's radar besides ours.
He was stabbed by the Talon, trying to get Brody out.
Harvey.
Okay, this just isn't a good thing.
Why him, not me?
All I could think about was you.
Oh, you two are going to get in trouble.
You and Brody need to get out of the city. It is not safe, okay?
Yeah, you need to at least get Brody out of town.
Then once the alarms go off, he just waits for security.
Okay, so that's what we saw to start with.
Interesting mix of paintings he's collecting.
And we are getting to see, actually, that police officer. So with this first section of clips, basically, again, this is the intro, almost like a cold open to the episode. And so I like what they've set up here. It looks like the Knights are going to try to help take down this art thief to see what's going on. I also like how they're watching the TV, and the TV personalities are talking about the Gotham Knights. And it makes you sort of think, what are they feeling when they're seeing themselves being talked about on TV? And then, of course, Harvey is just looking to get in trouble here.
You stole the school's driver's ed car? What?
Okay, so, of course, it's Duela.
And the only thing I borrowed. Ta-da! Look who's back!
Oh, Talon's daughter.
Trouble is, the paintings didn't have anything in common.
Okay, so those are all fairly standard-looking paintings to me.
Every painting that was taken was owned by Alan Wayne at the time of his death.
That could be interesting.
Pattern. And who do we know that's interested in all things, Alan Wayne?
The Court of Owls.
So the paintings are linked to the court.
Okay? But you have to be nice.
Down! Do not make me tase you again!
I love that.
Figure out what makes him live so long. Maybe we can figure out what'll make him die.
That's the plan here.
That new expert they brought in. Apparently, Detective Green is a bit of a badass.
Okay, of course she's going to be needed in Gotham.
GCPD was that she's the reason Catwoman hung up her claws before Green could slap the cuffs on him.
Well, that's interesting.
Hello, Rebecca?
I'm still at the house. I had to get Brody off to his grandparents.
I also like the fact they named Catwoman.
To do?
I'll be right there.
I'm going to tell you, that woman is suspicious.
No, Harper. Unless you're here to give me back all the money that you and your friends took from us.
Oh, she's coming to meet him again.
Truth? I'm sorry for the way I left things between us.
And I can't remember his name. What was it, Dylan?
What do you know about all those art heists?
Wow, she just manipulated him.
Same speed bump again and again.
Seriously?
That's funny. I like the funny moments.
Well, you can just ask him yourself when he comes to chop off your adorable little heads.
Boy, she is creepy.
How about now? Can you breathe now?
Okay, no, we're not doing that, thank you.
Okay, so I guess this is why the episode is titled what it is. Okay, so that section of clips, basically, we're moving on into the plot here. You know, the title about being bad, and I think that's something you have to look at here with Gotham Knights. And, you know, they're not necessarily doing everything legally. All right. They just stole a car. They have kidnapped someone, you know, and they've been doing that. They've been breaking into buildings. They've been doing all kinds of things and will continue to do that. And so I'm guessing that's a little bit of why the episode has the title that it does. But it's one of those things with all superheroes. Not everything they do legal.
Okay, fine. I went to go see Dylan.
Okay, so his name is Dylan.
There's only one painting previously owned by Alan Wayne still left unburgled.
That's not a word.
Okay, now they just use that in Picard.
And I can think of one person to ask. Who wants to go catch a thief?
There is no way that is
Stolen
didn't
between the
happen.
hours of 11 p.m. and 2.
Unless we're here at the right place, just on the wrong night.
Sorry, there's no way that was a coincidence, them using that word. Oh, so they're going to let them get shot too. Oh yes, Turner using bat stuff.
Detective Green?
Well, that's not who one would expect.
I would attend the most elegant parties the court would throw.
For someone who says she wasn't going to talk, she just seems to blabber a lot.
Papa kills for the court, and in return you get a life of privilege.
Well, she's very proud of that, too.
One would allow him to survive his hanging and imminent death.
So they did have some type of substance to prolong his life.
Imbued him with something, substances.
Okay. And she also said that they ran out of
trace
it.
on the last call to this number, and then call me on my cell as soon as you've got that.
So they wouldn't be able to do it to anyone else.
Thanks. Do you know Miranda Livingston?
Okay, so she's getting strange calls.
Into being a thief.
Extorted how?
They took my family.
Well, that's definitely a Court of Owls type of thing to do.
They've only communicated with me by cell. Always through this burner phone.
Okay, so I guess this is what the...
But we can.
I I guess this is what the Knights are going to do here.
Would you be a deer and not call me dear?
I'll just wait for the sweet one to get back.
Oh, she's manipulating Duela too. Ouch! Oh my, evil, evil.
Baby Blues got away. Oh, I guess I get to finish what he started.
Yeah, definitely she's not the little innocent thing she claims to be.
Well, I tried to be good and I got shaved with a ballerina!
Ugh.
I'm supposed to be here. Either Detective Green had bad intel or this place updated their security because of the heists.
Okay, so of course it's got to be tougher than they thought it would be.
Does Carrie know you pinched that from her stash?
Okay, so I was wondering what was going on with that. Now, this section, basically we get down to it. The detective that had been brought in is actually, I'm not going to call her a bad guy because she was in a situation, her kids have been kidnapped or her family has been kidnapped, and now the Gotham Knights are on the case. So, of course, they're going to get to the warehouse or whatever they're going to here and try to get in. It's going to be difficult. And Turner pulls out another bat device. And I was wondering where he got that first one, but apparently he has stolen them from Carrie or borrowed them from Carrie, Robin, and is using them.
It's the regret that keeps me up at night.
I just don't trust this woman. How about you all?
And you are Gotham's White Knight.
Everybody keeps calling him the White Knight and good guy and everything. I'm not exactly sure I was expecting that to happen.
It's a seascape. They're all seascape.
Okay, so they're finding the painting.
No offense, your great whatever had crappy taste in art. Nice.
All right, so they've got it, and let's get out of here now.
Here, I thought we had 60 seconds.
Yo, that was an estimate.
Okay, so the guards are on to them. Nothing ever works out like they want to in a show like this. Oh, smart. A distraction.
Gun it, Harper!
Okay, getting out of there now. That's a good thing.
Carrie's looking after her.
You dragged Carrie into this?
Well, the only one who was dragged was Eunice.
And Eunice is bad.
Well, if the court wants it, it can't be good.
What if giving this to the court puts even more people in danger?
Okay, then back together, going over the moral implications.
Whatever we're gonna do, we need to decide now. I just got a drop-off location in 30 minutes to get
Again, I just like these kids together. Man, it takes a big set to go up against the Court of Owls like that.
It's real.
So they know what they're looking for.
Kill the hostages, and whoever this is.
I would have thought he would have tried to find out who it was.
Buddies.
Maybe it's just me, but I don't know if you want to piss off the guy who's so fond of chopping off heads.
So we're going to trade Eunice. Ended up being a good idea.
Come on, we're going to get you out of here.
Okay, let's get back to that truck.
Hey, maybe I'll, drop by and see you sometime. Off you go!
All right, so this section of clips, basically, we're down to it now. And the Knights have captured the painting. They've gotten it traded to the bad guys. And so with that, the Court of Owls, of course, and with that, they have rescued the detectives' family members. And so that's going to bring us into basically the last section of clips where we're going to sort of get a couple ideas here of what is going on. But I'm going to say I just really admire, these are basically teenagers and they're out there doing grown-ups work.
Please. You saved me from a clip full of bullets from those drug smugglers.
Okay, so they're trying to get them closer.
You okay?
Oh, Harvey.
Things had been different for us.
They still can be.
She's got to be bad.
Voters.
This town elected Cobblepot. Anything is possible.
I know I keep saying that, but I just get this horrible feeling from her.
Now you listen to me, damn it. Don't you ever call here again.
Oh, so she's pretty direct there.
Hospital. Lincoln's come out of his coma.
Okay, so that's going to cause trouble for y'all.
Detective Green was reunited with her wife and daughter after their harrowing abduction.
So here is the press again.
Saviors.
I just want to say thank you to the Gotham Knights.
More Gotham Knights.
Hey, just because you did a good deed, it doesn't make you a good person.
Does he really mean that, though?
But that ended up being a good thing, because it kept the court from killing Detective Green's family.
Or was he just saying it for Duela?
You did I?
Okay, so it's a key.
Oh my god.
All right, pictures of the Court of Owls.
The hell are you doing here?
Oh, Crossetta's back.
Very important reason why you should.
What is that?
Because I know what the court has planned.
Okay, so are you going to listen to her? Okay, they're burning the paintings. I imagine to get to something.
I'll tell you everything, as long as you can guarantee my protection.
I'm not sure he can guarantee anybody's protection.
You do. You'll want to hear what I have to say.
Oh, so that's what is that, a map or a code or something like that? Okay, so that set of clips basically ending the episode for us and drawing things together. I like how they keep, especially with the different Gotham Knights, they keep trying to draw them together. You have, of course, Harper and Steph. You have Turner and Duela. And, you know, they keep trying to grow these relationships, and I think they're doing a good job of it. All right, everybody, that is the recap of episode 7. And with that, we're going to go on into the review portion. And I will tell you, the review portion is something that basically I'm just going to give you ups and downs of the episode. So that's something to look at and basically sort of rant a little bit or just talk or ramble. So with that, ups of the episode, I like the basic writing of this entire episode. I thought it was condensed. I thought it was something they needed to probably have a little more detail on. It did seem a tad bit rushed, but overall, I thought the writing of this episode was strong. Another plus for trying to develop the characters, especially having the Knights try to bond with each other, and not necessarily as the group. The group is really good, which I give another big up to. But, you know, you have, of course, the ones like Carrie and Duela and Turner are not ones, they're not normally going to get along with Duela that much. So, you know, they're trying to build that relationship. And then, of course, you have Harper and Stephanie that they have taken a lot of time and put a lot of effort into throwing sort of a wrench in there between them. And so I like how they're trying to bring characters together and get them to like each other more individually, or at least understand each other individually. And I think they've done a pretty good job of that. I love the fact, big up, that Turner is stealing Robin's, Carrie's bat items. Okay, when he pulled that boomerang type thing out, I got excited. I mean, that was something from Batman. So that was awesome. Really enjoyed that. And then when he pulled out, I guess it was an explosive and blew the door. I never really figured out what that exactly was. So I really enjoyed seeing that. I'm going to tell you, although I don't like the character, the wife, I can never remember those characters. The wife who's sleeping with Harvey Dent, she's just bad news. And everything out there is just telling me she is definitely not good news. Now, along with that, I think the next thing I just want to mention, of course, Cressida coming back, that opens a big door on what's going to happen. Is she going to actually tell what the court is going to be doing? She seems to be very loyal to them, so this is sort of surprising me. It could be one of her big plans. Now, along with that, too, I am a little interested in that meetup with Court of Owls and the Gotham Knights in the trade. It seemed awful easy. They just sort of took it that Eunice was who she says she was, and they had come there planning on killing whoever brought those paintings or that paint. And so I just wonder about that. So that might be sort of a down for me, is just seeing what happened there. I'm not sure how important. Now, everybody, I've basically said, I think, most everything I want to say. I thought this was another solid episode of Gotham Knights. I don't know that there's been any episodes that I've really, really disliked or didn't think was solid. I know there's still a lot of people out there trashing the show, and I still don't see where that's coming from. It's got some good action. I would probably like a little more action, okay? But I loved, of course, Turner getting the bat toys. They're doing really good with character development, developing world. I'm really liking the fact that these are still all new characters. While they've brought some names of bad guys that we know in, basically they've kept it to the Gotham Knight in this group, and I'm really enjoying that. This is a whole new set of characters to experience, and I'm just enjoying that. So with that, I am going to hand out sort of a grade. I'm trying to get away from these grades. I'm going to give it a B grade. B plus, B minus, somewhere in that B grade average. Okay. I enjoyed it. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this review. Please consider subscribing to the channel. We do have that big goal to hit 400 subscribers by June 11th, my birthday. So please help us out there. Smash that like button and absolutely comment below. Even if you don't like what I'm saying, let's discuss it. That's what we're here for. And with that, thanks and have a great day. I'll see you next time on the Fandom Realm.